Bum, 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 bum. Bum, body, body, bum. Body, 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 bum. Hey, Selena, what's up? Can you hear me all right? I didn't check my mic to make sure it was good. Sorry, I gotta also put it over here on the YouTube. So, bum, bum. All right, where Mike? Oh, hello. Morning, everyone. Welcome. So, what's everybody doing on this beautiful Saturday? Hopefully everybody's well. But yes, we were going to go over comments today. Since I ain't done that in a little while, we're going to have a nice little conversation. Nothing wrong with that. So, we'll wait a little bit, have some more peeps come on in. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, what's everybody doing this Saturday? Well, on this beautiful day. Hello, everyone. We are doing pick up our. We're doing comments today. Commenting on comments. So let's see here. Who's all up? Just a couple. We got Selena and Crystal and some peekaboos.
Some peekaboos? I like peekaboos.
Peekaboo. Where'd you go? Well, yes, come on in, everyone. Shit, I hit the wrong button on my phone. Whatever. Really? I have to watch an ad to watch my own fucking shit? Cool. Whatever. I don't care. But yeah. So what is everybody doing this Saturday? Anything good? We're doing spring cleaning, packing, fun shit. You know how that is. So, go Bones! What's up, bud? Oh yeah, here. I have all the control. Ha ha ha. Oh. Oh, whoa. Oh, we know. Bum. Oh no. Oh no, my mic's all wrapped. Hold on. Stop acting like a fool, young lady. I think we're a little bit better now. Morning, Lisa. So let's jump into this. Commenting on comments today. First one, Karen Perry. Did you know a famous psychic on YouTube describes you to a T in being a part of of Summer's disappearance? Well, Karen Perry, why don't you pop on over here, drop that link, and let me see what you're talking about? Because I call bullshit. And then we have a Karen A723. At this point, H dad needs to push. If it is his 5-year-old missing, he would want to know. At this point, I'm not pushing my kid to do anything, because the more I push, the more the boy closes up. You know what I mean? So we aren't pushing the boy to do anything. Oh, what an absolutely disgusting title. No wonder you've been deemed what's wrong with my title? Oh, that's the men if you don't have a girl, get a sheep one. Dude, I'm not an unfit parent, thanks. I'm an asshole. And then you got a couple from Miss Selena. Thank you, darling. So I ain't been deemed unfit. I've been deemed too strict. There's a difference. Anything else? You know, some states, it's called overly strict. Other states, it's called proper parenting. Riddle me that one. Oh, sorry, it's called structure. So, anyone else want to say anything? Just saying. Oh, is that camera working? So this is not working. Which mic is working? What the hell? Why is not my regular mic work? Why is not my mic working? What the hell? Hello, Momo. Hey, I got a cat by that name. He's somewhere. Momo. Waiting to see. I wanted to look presentable, lol, as if y'all see. Nice. What's up, everyone? Good for all y'all being here. Thank you. So, AB did a live last night. I'm not saying he didn't do a bad job. He did pretty good. I like some of his content. He's not usually an asshat. But, bro, come on. Just saying, come on, bro. I don't have 18 cats. I have 8. About to have 7. Okay? So, come on. And no, Munch is not an Aryan. He's an asshole. Get it right. I think I'm gonna play around with something. Hold up. No, last time I played with something, I lost my stream completely. So let's not do that. Did you find any fleas at the flea market? LOL. No. I mean, it's so misleading. And yeah, my lighting's trash because you know what? I'm using regular lights. I'm not using, any fancy schmancy crap. Who cares? So, but no, I want to know who this Karen Perry is that wanted to comment on my shit 3 hours ago.
Where'd Lisa go? She said bye, Munch.
Well, she said bye to you because you walked off.
Oh no, I'm just doing stuff in the house.
He's pitter puttering. It's his day off. He's just pitter puttering. He does what he always does. Takes over.
It's almost time for a beer.
Yeah. Oh no, it's empty.
That's good. You're not drinking my beer.
Give me the titty.
How you like me now?
Give me the titty. Give me the titty. Not enough fleas. Not even a flea circus. Really? There's no fleas at. Hey, there's no flea circus at the flea market. There's no fleas at the flea market.
No fleas at the flea market. Flea flickers.
Not even fucking
There's flea flickers at the flea market.
Oh. Hi, Miss Holly. Hi, baby. Much love. Bless you. God be with you, honey. But not even a flea circus?
No.
Then why is it called the flea market?
Oh. Yeah,
well, don't tell you then. Selena, Miss Dixon, you are finally here for a stream. I love your comments that you always drop on videos. Thank you so much, darling. Isn't it though? But too bad it came from Uncle Josh, huh? I'm live, babe. You're fine. So, here. So, if somebody could go through, find out whoever this supposed high-ranking, hang on, let me read it again. Find out whoever this famous psychic on YouTube is, and have them psychic their happy ass to hell over here. That'd be awesome. I can pick that up. Gotta put headphones in. Thank you. You got to remember, my mic picks up a lot of things. Don't apologize, honey. You're all right. So, yeah, whoever this famous psychic on YouTube is that's doing the summer case, have them psychic their happy ass the hell over here and get up on this panel. And I'll even dress nice. My hat's all 9 shades of screwed, guys. It's been stomped on, trampled on. It pisses me off. I like my fedora. I gotta fucking figure out how to fix it. Because it's like all 9 shades of fucking now, but whatever. Hey, I don't mind. You want me to go? I don't have a suit and tie, but I got some nice dress clothes. I'll throw them on for the occasion. Hey. We're being nice today, sir.
Who is?
I invited this famous the famous psychic. I asked my people to go out and find out who it is and invite that person on over the panel. So we gotta be presentable. They're famous. So we gotta look good. You got anything smacksy to put on, young man?
I'm gonna show him right now.
No! You motherfucker. Excuse me 1 minute. I gotta go. Excuse me. I gotta go talk to my brother-in-law. I'll be right back. Oh, that's for me. I don't want to go out. That's for my lawyer. No, I think that's him. That's for my lawyer. My lawyer? Yep. That's right. No, I thought that was me. All right. It's crazy that we're both on the same shit. Spank him, Andrew. Spank him twice. Say something about my pink fish. We fighting. Anyone have any good Saturday night plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get drunk.
Sleep. You know that thing called sleep that I don't get? I'm gonna try to get some of that.
Ha, Mush got yelled at now.
No, he didn't. I was just messing with him. Thanks. I actually thought those were Caitlin's. Yeah, well, you got it. Not that it really matters. We take the same fucking shit. Oh, he's all done running around acting like a tool bag, huh? Dog. Nope, not a plan. Nope, not a plan to be had. I agree. I don't mind it though. I'm still waiting for this famous psychic to take time out of her day to come see me. So, good luck with that much. Won't let you sleep when you're there. When there is drinking to do. Wow. Oh, good luck. Munch won't let you sleep when there's drinking to do. Munch! They're saying you won't let me sleep because you want me to drink with you all the time. They're saying you won't let me sleep because you want me to drink with you all the time. I call bullshit. You don't want me to drink. He asks. Yeah, I usually tell. I don't give a shit. Either that or he just does what he usually does. Crack it. Here, bitch.
I don't force nobody that they don't already do.
Yeah, right. And he's a firm supporter of me not giving a shit.
I'm a true believer. I don't believe in quitters.
AA for quitters. Give me one. Good. I will. I'm gonna fuck you, asshole. Andrew is a firm believer in not letting a buddy drink alone. Well, hot damn. Munch, did you know that? I'm a firm believer in not letting a buddy drink alone. Smanja. But no, on a serious note, guys. On a serious note, okay? Would somebody find out who the hell this famous psychic is and have her come see me on a serious note? Like all joking, all tee-hee and aside. Because, Connie, do you care to explain why you say such atrocities? Clearly, she sucks as a psychic. Now, why are you being rude? Do I need to put you in a timeout, Bo? Who is the famous? That's the problem. I don't know who it is. I don't know who it is. It's apparently somebody going over the Summer Wells case. One of the psychics going over the Summer Wells case. So I don't know if you can find out who it. Listen, I will show you what what was told to me a few hours ago. Okay, I'll put it right back on screen so you can see. Hang on, it's from Karen P. Did you know a famous psychic on YouTube described you to a T in being part of Summer's disappearance. Now, I would like to understand and know why this psychic thinks it's me. I don't know. I really don't know. Yo, what up, sidelines? Ain't it past your bedtime? But no, that's what I was trying to say. I don't know who it is, and I would like to understand how they came across, me. That Don ran off, LOL. Oh, well, I don't know. I would like to understand their thinking. Sidelines is awesome. Is it the... I don't know. That's the problem, sidelines. I really don't. It was given to me 2 hours ago. I mean, like 4 hours ago. Hang on, let me refresh that page. The comment was dropped to my last night. I mean this morning. On white boy, big talk when a man's sleeping. Yeah, 3 hours ago it was dropped. I was still sleeping. So I watched her shit at the time. Decided she was nuts. Not that I don't think they are credible. Ooh, there are not that I don't think there are credible few. Nice. So at least I'm being polite about it. I'm not being an asshat. So I mean, I could, but I'm not. So I'm not judging anyone for their what's the proper words? I'm not judging anyone for their beliefs. I just want to understand what's up. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to discredit. Run, little lady. I'm not here to discredit. I'm not. Hey, Lisa J. I'm not here to discredit her or anything. I just want to understand who it is, why they feel the need to, why they do what they do. I want to understand their beliefs. What are you doing, Lisa? You can grab it if you want, but I have to see faces before you get in. Anybody can grab it. I'm just repetitively spamming the link. So if you want to grab it, grab it. I'm not no haterade. I want to go play sidewalk chalk with the girls. No, they got chores to do first. And that's what the little one in the back is doing. That's why she put a hood on. Hey, fix that hood. We can see your face. Thank you, honey. So, it's all part of growing up. Well, I don't care. Move what you got to move, babe. Just make sure you put it back, okay? I'm a finger. Susan, what's up? Oh, my big toe. You hit my big toe. Hey, face out of the camera, please.
So you got the camera on there?
I got you. Howdy, beautiful.
Hey.
How you doing on this lovely Saturday?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Well, that's good. I got my little one doing her chores in the back. She has to wait till I go live, I guess.
Oh, yeah?
It's fine, love. I'm just busting your ass. Oh, better be careful. I might get in trouble for swearing. So, what are you up to?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out. Smoking me a cigarette, fixing to fix me some coffee.
Oh, I've already had a whole pot to my face.
Oh.
I've only been up 2 hours. So.
That's not what I was doing.
Oh yeah. Well, no. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? New development on my end, anyway. What about this psychic person?
What psychic person?
Apparently, a psychic described me to a T about Summer's disappearance.
Why would she describe you? What did you have to do with Summer's disappearance? You wasn't there.
Yeah, well, apparently the psychic described me. Well, that's kind of funny because everybody who watch YouTube already knows I'm on YouTube, so it's not hard to describe Andrew.
Right.
I'm kind of that asshole motherfucker type. You know that.
Right.
Who's on? Who is the guest? This is Miss Lisa J. That's who my guest is.
My opinion about psychics is I don't have a good outlook on those people.
Mm-hmm.
Because the Bible talks about those kind of people, you know? And people that play with witchcraft and all the Ouija boards and stuff like that. I don't even mess with those kind of people. I don't believe in them. I don't believe in psychics. I don't believe in none of that.
Oh, I don't blame you. I'm not saying I don't believe. I just want to understand. You know what I mean?
Who was the psychic? Was it Donna? Whatever they call it?
I was not told. There was a comment on my last stream I did. One of about the. I think it was yesterday's stream. In all honesty. My days run together no matter what. So.
Right.
Susan says everyone is grasping at straws. Well, yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I don't understand why she would have even brought you into that.
Well, it's because people are just idiots. That one sits. It can sit anywhere. Actually, I had it in front of the thing, but it can sit over here. I don't give a damn either way. The living room is cluttered anyway. So, I think she was talking about Rev Donna. She describes a guy that looks like the actor Daryl Stevens. You don't look like him, but someone else on the streets here does. Oh boy.
Listen, she's not great at microwave. What is she making us for breakfast?
Oh, Miss Lisa, I don't know what Miss Lisa's making. Donna is full of shit. God damn. What are you making? Anything good?
Making coffee and fixing to make some tostados.
Whoa.
That's my breakfast.
Nothing wrong with that. Full of it, I agree. Yeah, maybe that person was thinking of the child you created that actually was close to Summer. I like the way she said that. Maybe.
The only ones that I know that were close to Summer was her parents and Allie and them. Well, I've seen interviews on Allie and them.
I really don't know.
And that lady, what was her name? That church lady. Robin Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone says she's involved in the case. I solved approximately 12 for the police in my lifetime. Miss Susan, on point. I like Miss Susan. But no, I'm just saying, it's just weird about all this crazy going on. Miss Pamela, what's up?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Well, if she thought it
Oh.
was some man off the street, then she needed to say that instead of saying that it was you that took Summer. Because that was a lie, because you wasn't even around. So how were you
No, I was
supposed to take Summer?
black magic. In handcuffs. This guy in handcuffs in winter, taking the police to Summer. She described him looking like this actor. Yeah, because we gotta believe that garbage.
They're going to blame everybody that they can think of.
Oh yeah. And the only problem is now that we have been redoing the Wells case here and there on my channel, it's obviously point fingers.
Right.
So, and my only thing about that is you can point the finger all you want, but the only finger you're getting in return is my middle.
Right.
Because I am credible for where me and mine were.
They need to start looking at the people that were around Summer.
Yeah?
Donnie and Candace, they were around Summer. Supposedly,
Well,
Donnie was at work. If he was at work, how did he know what happened?
Oh, yeah. But listen, here's the thing, though. Think about it. That's the second person in that family to go MIA.
Yep.
Grandis was there when Rose went MIA. And you're saying it's a coincidence that Summer goes MIA and Grandis is there again?
Right.
Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, they're still suspects. Donnie
Oh,
and Candace are still suspects, and Daisy's telling everybody that they're not suspects.
But I'm saying they ain't cleared nobody. Nobody's fucking cleared.
Nope.
Anybody who was around that little girl within the past 24 to 48 hours before she went missing is not cleared.
Right.
At all. But they're also not convicted either.
Right.
So they live their lives until charges are pressed and somebody makes an arrest.
Yep.
They're just suspects in a case that is looking pretty bad, actually, in all honesty.
They might have the evidence that none of us have.
Yeah.
You know, and I've tried to tell people, if you look at this, everybody thinks that something happened to the swimming pool. Okay?
Yeah.
And I guess because Hunter told him that Summer went underwater for a second, and he had to get her up out of water. But if Candace was that worried about Summer, she would have took her to the hospital and had her lungs pumped. So apparently, Summer was okay.
Yeah.
But if you look at that milk jug video that Candace took, in that video, she only had one shoe on and one shoe off. What happened to her other shoe?
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, when I was a child, I'd kick one off. I'd overheat, no matter if I was cold or not. I can't wear shoes when I'm even taking a nap. I can't wear shoes.
Right. We didn't swim in shoes when we were kids either.
No. But see, even to this day, I don't like wearing shoes.
I don't know. Don Wells is like, he's gotten on YouTube and made himself look guilty, you know, and I tried to tell him that, and he just wouldn't listen.
Well, no, because this is what I'm looking at, right? In all honesty, you guys need to watch the YT vid. It's called The Enigma of Ben Hill on Nature Lovers channel. Very enlightening. I'll have to take a look. But no, what I'm saying is that now it's all about Don and Candace, and we're gonna hop on this person's dick to get like clicks and views. We're gonna hop on that person's dick to get clicks and views. Like, bro, everybody wants these guys on their shit. They ain't coming to mine.
Right. That's
I
only
don't
because they want the whales coddled. That's like Daisy. She wants the whales coddled. Why are you going to coddle suspects?
The only one that deserves to be cuddled is the other minor involved.
Exactly. And he don't get on YouTube acting like a fool like that. Allie don't
Well,
get
he
on
got
YouTube acting like that.
not anymore. She's not allowed.
Oh, she's not allowed on YouTube?
Nope, she ain't allowed to have fun no more. But here's the thing about all that, though. The problem is that if they even attempted to try to come over to my channel, they get the fuck off button. They're not coming over to play here. This ain't about you. This ain't about Candace. This ain't about
It's
Don.
about Summer.
It's about that little girl going MIA. And if you
Right.
think you're gonna come and try playing that boo shit, I'll do to you what I did to fucking White Boy and Benny and so many others. Get the fuck up out my shit.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that the parents did do it. I'm not saying they didn't do it. I don't give a fuck what their parents do. It's not about them. It's about that little girl.
Exactly.
That's why I took the time and I dove deeper into that property and everything else than what most people had, because I want to know how the area that little girl grew up in, and take a few steps in her life and what she grew up with outside playing.
Right.
But apparently that's a big fuck off too, because I'm not allowed to do that. That's a big no.
Well, don't you think that it's important?
Well,
I mean, it really is. How that little girl grew up and stuff like that is important.
but I'm saying, I think Daisy is using Don and Candace, and she will eventually do it with other YouTube, what all other YouTubers have done. Hey, I haven't done anything. Be nice to me. Susan, be nice to me. You never heard Summer you never heard Summer talk in the videos? I have.
Yes,
heard her
she
talk.
has.
I've heard her talk in videos and things like that. But I mean, I want to get to know how she, played outside the area, the wilderness behind of where she lived. Nothing wrong with that. WB is under Kim's control. What? You talking about White Boy? Well, we already know we already know he's a douchebag. But give me 1 second. I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry, my brother-in-law. By the way, there's nothing going on with my brother-in-law. We're good friends. I mean, how many people, question for you, Lisa, how many people that you know of actually get along with their in-laws?
Hardly any.
I get along with my in-laws just fine. Wish LE could come out with an update. Well, that's why I keep saying, okay, Susan, I'm sorry. I know you're very passionate about this case, and I do apologize. Please don't hate me. But that's what I am saying about it seems like the case is going cold because there's no new updates, no nothing.
Right.
And it looks like it's going cold, does it not?
Yep.
And it's sad. But listen, it only took them 12 days to find the child that went missing before summer.
Wasn't that the little girl that they had tied up with barbed wire and in a shed?
Yep. But it took them 12 days to find her. Make that make sense.
Probably because they're not looking for Summer as hard as they claim that they are.
Maybe Ellie is it talking about it because a minor is involved, and I don't mean eight. I mean one of the other kids on the hill. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's a cold case at this point, sadly. Well, listen, I don't want it to be a cold case, but the more we go on and the more years that pass, yes, it's going to be an open case because it's a missing persons case, but it's going to be a cold missing persons case. And is that fair to that little girl? No.
No, it's not. You know, I've wondered if there were like sinkholes around there.
I don't know. I don't know. I have to get updated pictures. Personally, I think someone in the LE is involved with the cops bringing moonshine to parents. Whoa.
Yeah, they were up there doing searches while they were drinking.
Well, got a nice hot day. Sit back and have a beer. Fuck it. Where are you sitting at this moment?
In the garage.
I was gonna say, it looks like a garage, but what is that directly behind your head?
That
right
is
there.
This?
No, is that a fan? The white thing behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, from my end, it doesn't look like a fan. It looks like some weird design of a picture. All right, there it is.
There's the tie-dye shirts.
Listen, you see where I say I'm in a cluttered ass living room. The police brought the moonshine to them. What?
Yeah, they gave it to them while they were searching for Summer.
Now, was it store-bought moonshine?
I don't know.
You got it. Yo, listen, I ain't gonna front. I ain't had good homemade moonshine in a hot minute. But did you know, young lady, that I'm a junkie?
How would they know? Do they live with you?
They're going by my teeth.
When you get older, whenever you've ate candy all your life and stuff like that when you were a kid, then and you get older, your teeth kind of
rot out,
start falling out.
Well, it also happens when you don't brush them either.
Right, and it depends on brushing them and stuff like that. I know people that have bad teeth that need them pulled, and they don't do that.
Oh yeah, I gotta have mine ripped out, and I gotta get permanent. I gotta get permanent fake ones put in. Not looking forward to that one. Everyone has different dentistry. Yeah. Bone density. Yes. Sorry, I was looking down at the phone. It didn't pop up on the big screen at that point. Some are trying to bring Jose into it again. The man is dead in California. I believe most of what he says. Susan, I'm going to say this only because, listen, I'm not getting on the Jose subject. I have too much intel. Okay? I'm not going to say too much on it. But I will not throw shade on a dead man. And I say we're just going to leave him be, and we're not going to be talking about Jose here. We are going to send our prayers to him, his family, and that's it. Mountain Dew is what got my brother's teeth. Hey. Was that a shot to my favorite drink? That's probably what got to mine too, bud. Morning. But I'm just saying, I mean, it's ridiculous how Don and Candace made it into one big circus.
Yeah.
To benefit themselves.
I mean, logically, do you think any other parent with a missing child is going to get on YouTube and act like they do? No.
Maybe. Maybe. I have a sunny disposition about shit, so. But it's not like I'm being an asshole about it, darling. It's been what? Damn near 2 years already?
Yep.
No sign, no inkling. And you're telling me, you want me to believe that throughout these last 2 years, there's no camera footage of her anywhere?
I want to see the camera footage of her alive after the swimming hole. Is there any proof of life besides the swimming hole?
Hunter. That's all I can give you is Hunter.
Walgreens should have it, or whatever store they went to should have it. Proof of life.
Well, from my understanding, okay, they didn't pull camera footage. I could be wrong. Right? Even Ellie said she was hiding out in the house, not wanting to talk to cops, playing with her stupid head. Yeah, we know that's verified. Lisa. The other Lisa. The other Lisa. Listen, I can go front. I love it.
The milk jug video. Yeah. Everybody thought that Summer wasn't alive, okay? And from what I understand, the milk jug video was not taken that day. I don't know. Because Hunter said it was taken the same day, so, and that she was laying on milk jugs. But my question is, why does those milk jugs not have a date on them? Somebody wanted to know why they didn't have a date on them at one point in time. Well, I don't know. I wasn't there.
They probably did, but you gotta also understand it does wipe off. I got milk jugs. I bought milk with a date on it, and because I move it in and out of the fridge because we use it for coffee and shit, that date comes right off after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, with as much as that's been moved and everything, that was probably been moved, it was probably rubbed off. It happens. I mean, it's a hot day, all that condensation, all that moist condensation, it's going to rub that ink right off.
Right.
It's not like they sit there and they implant the jug with, they heat stamp it. They just put a regular stamp on it that you can rub right off.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to pronounce that sidelines, let alone know what the hell it is.
And if she was awake and playing games with, I don't know, on YouTube or whatever, TikTok or watching movies or whatever they were doing, then she was just fine. She probably was asleep. Everybody thought she looked like she was dead. But she probably fell asleep anyway, because kids, they can fall asleep anywhere.
All right. Susan, you went over that picture quite a few times, Miss Susan?
Yes.
Well, I just want to, have you also, Lisa?
Yes.
All right, so did it look like they were wet or anything?
No, the jacket, let me tell you something. If those milk jugs were wet and had condensation on them, her jacket would have had condensation on it from where it leaked off the milk jugs.
All right, well, I was just trying to get it right, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Connie, no. Mind you, you're part of the outside of YouTube information. Let's not get too further than that comment, please. You know more about what's going on with him than what most does on this channel. So, bad kitty. I will put you in timeout even though you're a moderator. Be good. Sorry. Some of my moderators, right, are actually part of my family. they actually get to see what goes on the day ins, the day outs, whole nine. You know what I mean?
The confusion about the milk jugs, I think that Chris tried to confuse Hunter about the milk jugs. That's just my opinion on where they were and how they were sitting and stuff like that.
Rip. Did you hear about that? Susan said, Grandis didn't know where they went swimming, wasn't sure where they went swimming. She took a nap, and then when she got up, Candace was taking some of the dime. How much of that do you believe?
None. Absolutely none.
Some actually, up here they have up here. Even the smallest stores got cameras going, honey. Just like you know, Amy. Hopefully, I did not butcher that name. I'm sorry. It's just a different spelling than what I'm used to. I'm used to, you know, with a Y, not EE. Grandis is a ugly liar. But now,
I think that, let me tell you what happened. I think that happened after Candace dropped Hunter off at his house.
yeah,
Her and Grandis went home, and whatever was supposed to have been taken out that was supposedly supposed to have happened was premeditated. And whatever Donnie kept saying that something was going to happen on Candace's watch, right? He kept on and on with that. Okay. So apparently something did happen on Candace's watch. And it was after they got home.
yeah. But hang on. Amy, the mom and pop stores, you are right. They're not gonna have high tech like that. You are correct. I will give you that. 18 very confused about the milk. Yeah, I concur. But Miss Lisa, I gotta tell you, honey, a lot of people, okay, have been. How long you been watching, if I may ask?
For a few months, on and off.
All right, that's cool. No, that's cool. I'm not saying nothing against it, darling. I know some of my streams are out there and oddball, but hey, you gotta have some fun. You know what I mean? But everybody's been. A lot of people are out there mad at me because I refuse to force my son to talk.
Well, you don't have to.
But here's
Because Hunter does. Let me tell you something. Hunter doesn't owe these YouTube people anything. Okay.
now.
And in my opinion is Hunter was used for a scapegoat.
Exactly. The milk jug. Whoa. The milk jugs were missing the official label on the top. Look up the brand. Doesn't. Really? Really? I didn't even know that. Thank you for including. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with chat and Miss Lucy here. So now I brought up the conversation with Hunter a few times, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He basically claimed up. Withdrew back into anger. And basically called me every godforsaken name under the sun. Okay? To the point to where he stopped talking to me for a few months. I went through that twice in the last 2 years. I'm not doing it again. You know what I mean?
Right, but like I said, Hunter was used as a scapegoat, and that's
right.
all it was. For
But
them to say, "Oh well, Hunter's my alibi," you know, Hunter was there that morning. He's my alibi. No, you don't do that to a teenage child.
No. But my thing is this. Miss Susan, I know you're here. Miss Susan. Now, can you make something make sense for me, Miss Lisa and Miss Susan, please? Why would Candace go over to my son's house, pissed off and asking him 1,000 fucking questions of what he told the police right after he got back. Can you make that
Because she wanted to know what he said to make sure that he told the story right.
Really?
And in my opinion, I think that they had threatened Hunter.
No.
Sorry. I think that they threatened Hunter, Donnie, and Candace, and told Hunter if he said anything that they were going to come after him. And that's just my opinion. But see, Hunter didn't know what happened to Summer after they dropped him off.
Yeah, because he went about his business.
Right.
But my thing about this is that as a father, well, as a parent, okay, would it don't make no damn sense. You ask me, it don't make no damn sense of why she would even do that to begin with. I mean, listen, it's a full-blown investigation at this time. Why are you even harassing my kid? Now, that's one way to piss me. Oh, wait, I'm always pissed off. Yo, what up,
right.
But that's one sure way to piss me off. Because I'm already, listen, I wake up day in and day out pissed off. I am getting help for that, though. So, try to get to the bottom of that. But outside of that, my thing is that they should not be, she shouldn't have done that.
She should have never brought Hunter into it anyway. Even though Hunter was there that day.
Yeah.
But after, like I said, after they dropped him off, Hunter wouldn't have known what happened to Summer.
Exactly. And Karen A723. Like I said, I hope you heard what I said. I mean, every time I try to push this boy to talk to me about what was going on, he just clam up, and then anger ensued, and then he'd stop talking to me for months on end. And as a dad, I don't like that. I want my kids to know that it's all right to come to dad for anything.
Right.
And I had pictures of me and this boy as he was growing up before she dipped it when he was 7. I got pictures and everything. Dude, he was part of my second wedding. Like, if I didn't, like, these people are out here saying I don't give a shit, never cared until someone went missing. I didn't give no damn about him. Really?
That's a lie.
I have pictures and everything of him at my second wedding, him hanging out with his brother and sisters, whole fucking 9, you know? But I don't give a shit about my kid. But would I be up
People
here?
need to get their shit straight. Just because you wasn't there and Hunter was living with his mom doesn't mean that you didn't care.
Exactly. I mean, you ask about you now. If this was the 18-year-old me, I would have told you I wouldn't give a fuck. At 18 years old, you don't want to be a parent. You want to party hardy. And you know what? I seen that judge again. Okay, that same judge that gave me that chance back when I was 18 to get to know my son. I seen him again when he was 12. When I took her to court, when I finally found him, I took her to court up here. And she was in a lot of scrutiny, a lot of trouble. And that same judge, I thanked him. I thanked him for that opportunity, and the understanding is that I was an 18-year-old punk who did not give a shit. And I thanked him for the chance he gave me. He didn't have to do that. He could have said, well, dad don't want him. All rights to mom. Screw you. You get nothing. Instead, he gave me visitation and my rights. And I thanked him for it. On court record, right there on court record, I thank that judge for that opportunity he gave a punk ass like me.
But that didn't mean that you didn't love and care about him.
No, I was just too busy doing my thing.
Right.
Oh, Amy, trouble for what? Parental kidnapping. She illegally took him out of state without court say so and my say so. But
no. Andrew had permission to take him out of state.
No. She's talking about Allie.
Oh, Allie?
Yeah. Allie, back when he was 12 after I found her. Okay. I nailed her. What the hell just happened? Hold on, we're connecting to your channel. What the hell just happened?
I don't know. It's connected over here.
It's not connected here. Did somebody take streaming? All right, we're good. No, it's just heavy wind. We're still getting heavy winds up here, so it'll knock out once in a while. Sorry. But no, Allie, I had nailed Allie to the wall for parental kidnapping and illegally taking him out of state without permission. Okay? Now, this is when he was 12. All right? So, at the final trial, I had a choice to nail her to the wall, and she would have got 1 to 7 years one to 3 years in prison for parental kidnapping, and she would have had to serve each jail term for each jail sentence from each state she crossed lines with him in. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, instead of doing that, I okayed him to stay where he was because the schooling's a little better and he had a life better. I okayed it for him to stay with his mom, and I had a heart. And I said, no parent deserves to be without either mom or dad.
Right.
And here we are now. I'm back to bite me in the ass. I didn't have, listen, Connie, I didn't have the money to go find him.
But Allie lost him anyway.
Yes. And that's why I said it came back to bite me in the dick.
And that's when they should have sent Hunter to you.
But you got to understand, Tennessee's not a sister state with New York. So there's a lot of red tape you got to go through first.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. Oh, hang on, my brother's calling. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Noah? Hello? Hey. Oh, right. Another call. Hunter does, yeah. Hunter, listen, when Hunter's up here, bro, listen, I had to teach him how to net fish at 12. I mean, I taught him how to cook at 12. Like, bro, you should already know how to do these things. You're 12 years old. You should know how to use a microwave. Are you serious? You should know how to use a electric stove by now. Like, where was my son when he went missing? Or somebody else's? Sorry, I missed chat.
No, where was Don's son whenever?
Oh, that's a good question.
Don's oldest son was also on that hill around the time too, wasn't he? Yes, he was. But when Rose went missing, I do believe little Donnie was in Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's exactly where little Donnie was.
Yeah, well, Hunter couldn't, the family, that's the problem. How long until you get age did he go back to Allie in Tennessee? Listen, that's the problem. It's a waiting game, guys. I did every little thing Tennessee CPS wanted me to do. Every little thing. Now it's just a waiting game. Don's sister Heidi was also in town before she married into the law. Oh. Dirt's coming out everywhere. But you got to understand, though, when it comes to that little boy, I went to bat for him way too much in my lifetime. And I'll still go to bat for him even now. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, let me tell you the story about PG as I was trying to tell you yesterday.
Oh, mud flaps?
Yeah, about PG.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Me and PG had been talking about way back when I knew Donnie and Candace when they were here in Arkansas, right?
Okay.
Because I met Donnie when I was like 18, 19 years old. Okay. And I knew Donnie's stepdaughter,
Yeah.
Frances, and I knew his other stepdaughter, Pam. Well, I was homeless and living out in the streets, and I had a baby, right?
Yeah.
Well, I had sent pictures to PG of this house,
Yeah.
of where we all lived. The house had a garage to the back part of it, okay? And we lived in the garage, and I guess Donnie was trying to turn the garage part, like the little shed. I call it a garage, but it looked like a
Yeah.
shed. But I think he was trying to turn that into an apartment back there.
Well, you can
But
do that.
we had the electric that we had was like a string, one of those cords running from the inside of the house into the shed.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was the only electric we had. We didn't have running water yet. Frances already had an open DHS case on her. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, DHS shows up there at Donnie and Candace's. Or Donnie and Pam's, I'm sorry. Donnie and Pam's. And they take all three of the children. All three of the children. Well, Donnie tried to lie about it and he denied the whole thing. And PG had posted a picture, and I guess Donnie was on Daisy's panel at the time. And they pulled Donnie over from Daisy's over to PG's as we were discussing it. Well,
Yeah.
PG pulls Donnie up on panel, and he's all like, "Oh, well, I don't even know you," and da da da, sitting there running his mouth like he always does, trying to make me out like I was a liar. And I told him, I said, "Look, I said I can get proof." Oh, well, you can probably get papers that are drawn up. No, I can get proof. I can get proof of that address. Don't give me that kind of crap. I can get proof of it. And he just went on and on and on. And then finally he decided that he remembered who I was and what happened. You know, so there ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell me that I don't know Donald Wells, because I damn sure do know Donald Wells.
Damn. Well, that's fucking crazy. Sorry to interrupt, honey. Amy Lee. No, Allison was still living in Tennessee at the time, but she did have to travel up here for court every time. I got rewarded joint custody with Tennessee summer vacations and constant phone calls and any type of contact I can get. And she and anyone and any third party was not allowed to talk down about me in front of the boy, and I and any third party was not allowed to talk down about her in front of the boy. I had covered all bases. But we'll see how far that one went. 2 years later, COVID hit. A year later, he's in too much trouble. And now this year, he's in too much trouble. Last year, more trouble. This year, trouble.
Does anyone ever, hold up, Andrew, does anyone ever stop to think about maybe the stuff that Hunter's going through is like really getting to him? If he's got any kind of psychological problems, everything around him will affect him in some kind of way.
But he was a normal goddamn kid when he was with me. No disrespect, no nothing. Sir, yes, sir, no, sir, I got you, sir. Dude, I had to yell at the kid because he called me sir so goddamn much. And everything was done here in New York. And Allison was court ordered to pay to have the court order from up here sistered into Tennessee, and she never did.
Wow.
Too many questionable people all around the family, sadly, including H in the family. Yeah, I can understand you there. I do. But the thing about it is that before I came up here and I put my foot down about people talking shit about my kid and Jose, there were so many negative, disgusting things that were going around about those two, which pissed me off.
Well, it would have pissed me
No,
off too if that would have been my kid.
I let it go for months. Then I finally got up and I finally said, you know what? Enough is a fuck enough.
Right.
I think he would talk, but personally, Candace and Don threatened him. Plus, with Shady Lawson, who can he trust? It's all right. Whenever and if ever they decide to send him to me, him and I are going to go wet a line, and we're going to go out and have a day of it, and we're going to sit down and have a father-son heart-to-heart. Nothing wrong with that. Take them out bow hunting the whole night. Teach them how to really have fun. Just because I'm in upstate New York don't mean I ain't a southern boy. Shit. But no, you gotta understand, it's just crazy, man. All that negative shit about me, about my kid, whole nine, bro, before I even got up on the YouTube streets, bro, no.
Exactly. That's uncalled for.
And then you want to poke fun at me because I like panda bears. Well, I'm sorry, I can go down to the local zoo and see one and pet one. Can you go down to the local zoo and see a fucking dragon or a unicorn?
No.
Yeah, exactly. If H witnessed something, it will affect him forever, and pressure from social media is not going to help him. Exactly. She only has one of her kids, and that's because she's 18. And some of the trouble that boy got into is because of her eldest daughter's choice of boyfriend. Or did you not know that one either?
See, all of this stuff with Summer could have affected him. Whatever he's seen, whatever happened, if it happened before she dropped him off or it happened after she dropped him off, or her calling Hunter and saying, hey, you know what? Summer's missing, that could have affected him too.
You know why?
Because if he was that close to that little girl, that would have affected him.
But listen, you know why though? I'll show you why. Hold on. I'll show you why. Bunch, you laying down, you little bitch? You know why he was so attached? Okay? This right here. This right here is why that man. Same age as Summer.
Yeah.
That's his baby sister. That's my little princess. My baby princess, I should say. Okay? That right there is why he was so attached to Summer. He's got a baby sister the same goddamn age.
Right. And see, whatever happened to Summer affected him. Whatever he's seen, whatever he heard had affected him. In some way, it affected Hunter. And he hasn't been the same since.
I have to agree, Sidelines. I agree. Not a lot of the crises people out here aren't for the kids. But you know what? I know one that is actually for the kids and is actually pretty awesome and, loves to help. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, what's up, Pam? So, and, it's just crazy.
And for Candace to bring Hunter up in the middle of that, I know that Hunter was with Candace that day. But like I said, I think that she's using Hunter for a scapegoat.
Yup, trying to.
And
but
I know that the police are looking at Hunter and all the rest of them. But I don't believe that Hunter had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. There ain't no way that boy wasn't even there.
Exactly. And I have to honestly say this, though. I agree with Jaded. And he should have never been interviewed in the first place.
No, he shouldn't have been.
even if he did nothing or seen nothing, it is very emotional to be so close to her and have her missing. Yeah, I agree. He's heartbroken. You've seen what his baby sister looks like, same built as Summer,
Hmm.
with more hair and a chubbier face. But you see what I mean, though. You see what his baby sister looks like. Why wouldn't he try
Yeah,
to protect her? You know, why wouldn't he get close to her?
exactly. But my question is, where was Grandis that day? Was she drove? Did she really go to the swimming hole, or did Candace drop her off at Allie's?
That's a good question because I couldn't tell you. And the only ones that know that are them, and that are them, and they don't want to talk right.
It'll all come out. And I guarantee you, Donnie and Candace will wind up going to jail.
Karen, I gotta honestly tell you, it's
And
not hard to
Grandis.
see messages. I mean, there could have been a whole conversation about her wanting to stop by, and then Hunter's like, "Yo, stop by." There could have been text before that was deleted. Just saying.
And all this gross stuff going around about how Candace was having sexual contact with Hunter and all the other little teenage boys. I don't believe that.
It, it don't look right. You ask me, it honestly don't look right.
It don't look right.
And any parent would assume that. Any parent.
Right.
I even assumed it for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
Still do. Why would you take my son instead of your boys?
Exactly.
I think this case it was not handled correctly by law from the beginning. I agree. Ooh, excuse me. I agree. It was not handled properly at all.
It sure wouldn't.
Because like I said though, make it make sense. Took them 12 days to find one child before Summer went missing, and now it's 2 years. Still counting, still counting, still missing. But it took you 12 days to find
Yeah.
the last one. Oh wait, that's right. Because the child was found on a Lawson property.
Yeah, in the shed, tied up with barbed wire.
Yep. Make that make sense.
None of it makes any sense. The disappearance of Summer doesn't make any sense. Because let me tell you something, a child just does not vanish from a basement. There ain't no way that a child is just going to up and vanish from a basement.
Exactly. And
You
given
walk off from your child and it goes inside and goes downstairs and all of a sudden it vanishes from a basement? Really? I don't think so. Summer was not abducted. Summer did not walk off that property. They did something to Summer. There was supposed text messages between Hunter and Candace was telling Hunter what was going to happen to Summer, supposedly.
yep. Oh, Jada, to answer your question, no, this is the missing child that they found. That took them 12 days to find before the Summer case.
Yeah, that was like 2 weeks before Summer come up missing.
Yep. Found on a Lawson property by a Lawson, nonetheless. Make that make sense.
But maybe one of the Lawsons, if anybody come up there and got Summer, it might have been one of the Lawsons.
He is a cop. Children are always taught to trust cops. Well, mine don't trust cops, but that's for a whole different story. 2 weeks? Yeah. Literally took them, literally 2 weeks before Summer went missing. It took them 12 days to find another child. And they found the child, and what'd you say it was?
in a shed tied up with barbed wire.
A Lawson found that child on a Lawson's property, correct?
Yep.
Thank you, by the way, for joining me from Arkansas. I know the time difference is weird over there, or unless you're on
It
the.
is weird.
I was gonna say, you're central, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. It's 11:47 here.
And it is, yeah, you're an hour behind me. They couldn't take her to the hospital because SA would be discovered. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know any grown ass man with any type of, what's the word, morals. I see you. What's up? Lisa, did you ever see Don act inappropriately with a child?
Did I ever see Don act inappropriate with a child? No.
Okay. Well, darling, I'm sorry. Any person with any father with morals would not be showering with their 5-year-old fucking child.
Pam Tate says, why don't witches wear underwear?
So they can hold the broom better. But like I was saying, oh, I ain't comparing it to any other cases, Angel. I'm not. I'm just trying to make it make sense to how one case is solved within 12 days, and here we are going on the 2-year mark, and it ain't solved yet. You know what I mean? So, but I'm trying to make it make sense, and it ain't working. Oh my God, who now?
Did you ever suspect something happening but just didn't ever have proof? No, I didn't suspect anything of happening with any of Donnie's kids. I was around Donnie's 2 oldest children, and I didn't suspect anything of happening to either Margie or Donnie. Or any of the other children that was around there. As a matter of fact, Donnie stayed at work. He'd get up early in the morning and go to work, and then come home at like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing that got me twisted. I'm sorry, but if I get a call from my old lady while I'm at work stating that my child's MIA, I'm not gonna sit there and clean up all my goddamn tools and everything else before I go home. Fuck that. That shit can
You'd
stay
be
there.
getting in the truck and going.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And I have a question. If Donnie was there at work that day,
Yeah,
how would he know what happened?
exactly. In my opinion, Summer was drugged, handcuffed, covered up with several dark secrets. Justice is coming. Damn. Right? Now these parents have lost a baby, and that is sad. Yes, I understand they lost a child. I do. I understand, and that's not cool. And the biggest problem I have with it is that there's a common factor with there's two different people now missing from the same bloodline, and there's one common denominator. Why has nobody dug into her? Instead of giving Don and Candace the spotlight that they want, why don't we dig into Grandis, who was there for two different children to go missing? Her granddaughter and her own daughter went missing, and she was there for both occasions. Now, make that make sense as I take a piss. Make that make sense.
I thought Grandis was in Arkansas or somewhere like that whenever Summer come up missing. Or Rose come up missing. Right, would have handed her off if they trying to keep CPS from taking her. They could have.
By the way, Lisa, thank you, honey. By the way, for being here, and I get up a lot. Thank you for co-hosting with me today. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I wonder what the distance between Ben Hill and the trash dump. Hold on, I got you right now. Let's see. Close that out. Open that up. Go to maps. Go to maps, you stupid fuck. Sorry, my computer's a bit dirty today. You alright, baby girl? Alright, Dad's still doing his thing.
If
Love
they
you.
figured it blew over, they moved around wherever they would to pick her back up. Yep.
Alright, there's that. Now,
Parents have pulled their stuff together and would have
anybody know the name of the dump?
would have good support now. They're
Anybody got the name of that
trying
dump?
to figure things out. Well, I don't believe that because they still get up there acting crazy sometimes.
Damn, ICU, holy God. Oh, I would have never thought about that. Oh my God, ICU. You see what ICU wrote, Lisa?
What she wrote?
She goes, Don and Candace are all about the money.
Yes, they are. That's why they go up on Daisy's panel because they know they
Hold
get
on.
cash apps and stuff like that.
But there's still more. Don and Candace are all about the money. If they had to get rid of her due to a CPS investigation, they probably sold her. Holy fucking shit the bed. God damn, girl.
Well, you got to think about it. Donnie tried to sell little Donnie when he was little, and Pam put a stop to that. She refused to let him sell little Donnie.
All right. So where is the dump? Is that in Tennessee or Rogersville?
Where's what?
The dump.
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anybody know exactly the coordinates of the dump?
I always thought that when Fred Light took the truck to or whatever vehicle it was to the scrapyard, Summer might have been asleep in there, but then they crushed all those vehicles, so they would have found Summer in there because they go through all those vehicles. The dump is called Hawkins County Convention Center.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Convenience Center.
Hawkins County Convention Center?
Yeah.
There's also one in Kingsport.
The Red
All right,
Girl
hold on.
video 18 was 18 days before she disappeared. I don't think that's why she was dancing around that barrel to begin with. Yes, Fred's last name is Hill.
Oh.
She says, Connie says there's like 4 surrounding Rogersville.
Yeah.
ICU said she does.
Yeah. Waste yard. Yeah, the waste yard. And you got James Rich Rogers, Recycling Center, Special Waste Drop Off, Rogers, Haul Off Junkie, Benton County Solid Waste District. Which one am I looking at? That is my question. Address 23. All right, hang on. Let me look.
23 Tennessee. Or TN 113 Rogersville, Tennessee.
I got 2307, 2300, and 572. I got Arkansas Road. Well, Arkansas Street for 3 of them. Waste Management does not have a street address, and the other one is Brookside Road. Let's try, what one's this? Well, we're going to do the James one. James. Choose a point of interest. Boom, boom, boom. By car. Hang on, everyone. I'll share my screen here in a minute. Wow, that's all the way across town. I mean, across fucking everywhere. It's way too far. Back out. We're gonna do here. Hang on, I might be in the wrong place. Near landfill near Rogersville, Tennessee. All right, they said what was the name of it, Ryan?
Let me go back here.
Two,
It was 233.
What?
233.
I got it.
TN
113. I got it. All right. Now we're going to place this in here. All right, I got it, honey. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to share the screen. Give me a moment. I got it. Hang on, guys. And there it is. It's a 32-minute drive from their house.
Wow.
There was a dumpster down by Candace's road. But yeah, like I was letting you guys know, it's literally, I'll read it to you now. Hang on. It's a 32-minute drive from 110. Fuck me. So that's a bit insane. Now, where was Don working at the time?
Tucker Drywall.
Hang on. Now, where's that? See?
I don't remember where Tucker Drywall is.
Tucker Drywall, we'll just say TN. There he is. And how long did it say it'd take him to get home? Has he repetitively said it'd take him to get home?
35 minutes, I thought he
About
said.
how long?
I think he said 35 or 45 minutes. That's almost an hour drive from his house, I think.
Okay, well, listen, it's only a 28-minute fucking drive from his house. Unless he went to Ducktown, which of course I don't think he's gonna go all the way through Ducktown for another 6 minutes.
Right.
I think he's just gonna take a straight road all the way up to home. So it's a 28-minute fucking drive home. Somebody's got some secret. Hold on, where? Jamesboro? Hang on. Whoa. Jamesboro. Hang on, let me look it up. Jamesboro. I'm just gonna put TN and see what it gives me.
Lisa showed Don Jr.'s house. I can't pull it up on my deal.
I put TH.
They'll have to go to JLR's video to see that, because I don't have a picture of it.
36 minutes. Okay, so it's an extra 6 minutes from where his actual job is. He's working in Jamesboro. Right?
Mm-hmm.
The Meadows and okay, hold on, I got you. So that's what's on my screen now, I see you. So it's an extra 6 minutes to get the hell home.
He was working at the Meadows in Jonesboro. Not Trucker. Okay. He was working at the Meadows in Jonesboro. He was working for Tucker Drywall.
All right.
But I see you said
I'm
he was
looking at it
working at
now.
the Meadows.
All right.
Wouldn't that be
And
45
81
minutes
goes
from his
all the
house?
way. Sorry, I'm clicking buttons I shouldn't be. So 81 goes all the way to 93 straight to okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 30. Okay, so it's an extra 6 minutes from where his actual place of employment is. It's an extra 6 minutes. Now, for him to make that drive, that means he literally took. For that to make sense that it takes to get home. These other two roads. And 354 Interstate 26 up past 81 and then down to 93 to 347, or he's going up to 81, taking 81 down to 93 and up and around. Making sense. I think the guy Dudley looks more like Christopher Darren Stevens. From Bewitched. Damn. Yes, we can see you. Nobody's on. You're not on block, honey. You're here, Miss Reed. Miss Reed Duncan. Sorry, but you understand what I'm saying. Make it make sense. I'm not understanding at all. Uh, it's literally an extra 6 goddamn minutes from where he works. How does that make sense that it takes a damn near an hour to get the hell home?
Exactly.
Unless he's taking one of the other 2 roads. Now, I'm sorry, I take the quickest way home if it was my child MIA.
Yep.
And I'm not getting involved in Don Jr. because by technicality, you want to know where Don Wells Jr. technically lives? I'll show you right now. Let's get rid of this. I'll tell you right fucking now. Legally, where that man lives.
Doesn't he have another house there in
Right.
Tennessee?
Nope. His name is on this deed right here. You want to know where Don Wells Jr. lives? Right there.
In Utah.
He legally owns that house, not Don and Candace. The deed is in
Right.
his name. He owns that property.
Exactly.
You want to know where Don Wells Jr.'s home is? There it is. Right there. Take a second, let it sink in. I'm going to go grab a couple notes because I wrote down where I found out what who owns the property. So give me a second. I'm going to go re-look at that and I'll be right back.
JLR uploaded a video yesterday, I think, of him standing in front of Don Wells Jr.'s house. Yes, he did, but that's in Utah. That's not in Tennessee. Little Donnie lives in Utah and his mother lives in a camper behind his house. Wasn't it again
What's up?
MGL that went to the house talking about Summer being in the wall? I don't know. All I know is I heard it somewhere on. I think it was Molly Golightly that Donnie was talking about somebody smelling something dead in the wall.
It might have been a mouse or something. Why instantly go to human?
I wonder if Don
You know what I
Wells
mean?
Jr. Yep. I wonder if Don Wells Jr. realizes his own house. He owns a house and the property. Yes. I think he realizes that.
What? What did I miss on?
They wondered if Don Wells Jr. realized he owns the house and the property. And not his dad.
I don't know if he does it, but I'm going to show proof to what I'm stating, so that way all those naysayers can say I'm not. So all these naysayers can do it. Oh, you're lying. As of the Tennessee property viewer, sorry, I'm going to imagery from 2021 to clear this up of where the property line is a little better.
Pam, I'm not up on the screen where I can share the photos or anything like that.
Yeah, it's on me, honey, not her today. Big Don is a junior. Little Don is 3. Huh. Really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right, we're gonna make. All right, I get that. I understand that. Yeah. Now we're gonna go over this one more again with Miss Lisa here. Now, Miss Lisa, okay? Apparently they bought it from a bank. It was bought from a bank, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And it comes with a basement house as a outbuilding and a utility building as a outbuilding.
Right.
My biggest thing is, what the hell happened between 93 and 2010?
Between 93 and 2010. See, I didn't
It
know
was
about that
vacant.
property out there then.
What I'm saying is, it was vacant. And then all of a sudden, a quick claim deed appears in 2010 and again in 2015. Who paid the 35 grand?
I don't know. Don could have.
I'm just, like I said, I mean, here it is, all the intel on the house. C.J. Morlock Farm is a bank. I established that when I went over this the first time. And wow. Appraisal year 2021. So they were appraised in 2021 by a bank. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So somebody please make that make sense. You had plenty of time and opportunity to address. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. You had plenty of time to obtain addresses and receipts to move to Tennessee. Lawsuit filed by Jeffrey was completed. And I'm going to tell you here now. Excuse me a moment, darling. I'm going to get a little rude. I'm sorry, honey. I'm going to tell you here now. It is not on my time. It was not my dime, not my money, not my 401k. So if the man wants to take his goddamn time on doing anything, that is his goddamn priority. And what happened to that on that month and what and our lovely move may not make sense, but guess what? When you're not the one financing a motherfucking trip, you don't get any say. He who holds the money holds the rules. Hey, Banjo! I think Don's mom passed after Summer went missing. Wait, Don's mom passed away after Summer went missing?
No, Don's dad passed after Summer got gone. No, I think Donnie's dad's still alive.
Oh, all right. I don't know. We're trying to figure it out. And would one of my lovely ladies in moderation do me a solid favor? Okay? And put Earth Angel in a timeout, please. For the max amount of time. They need to sit back and realize who they're talking to very rudely today. And it's very disrespectful. I promised. And not my fault he's taking his time. That man works anywhere from Now, Miss Lisa, how much are you really going to want to do when you work 60 to 70 hours a week? Are you really going to want to do anything?
No.
All right, then. So is it going to take you time to come? Is it going to take you time to get things round and upright?
Yeah. You're not going to want
Who's
to
in
do
that?
anything if you're working that many hours.
Exactly.
You're just going to want to sit around the house.
I'm live, baby. What's wrong?
Okay, I have some peanut in the package in your drawer.
What?
There's a package of cookies that.
I don't give a damn. Eat them.
Okay, thank you.
Truth hurt, I'm not trying to be mean, but listen, I can only do so much. I'm not the one that had control of the trip. I'm not the one that paid for the trip. I go by, listen, you gotta understand, he who holds the money holds the rules.
I'll be right
And if
back,
you
Andrew.
don't produce, wait, who's Kevin?
I'll be right back.
I don't think. All right, darling. It's a quick claim deed on the house. Yes, there's two of them. And then before that was, hold on 1 minute. Let me get to the right page here. Before the quick claim deeds, there was a warranty deed, multiple parcels. And it's V for vacant property. And it was up for 35 grand, book 354, page 816, vacant, warranty deed, multiple parcels. Okay? Warranty deed was probably just the land. Yeah. I'm not sure, bud. It doesn't give me that info here. But I do know in 77 there was no price. Book number was 240, page 501. No improved, no vacancies, no deeds, empty land. And then that was 7577, 31677. Zero price. 236 for page 423. No vacancies, no deeds, no nothing. So basically, what I'm getting at is this property magically appeared. Somebody's in my hallway. Un momento. They found. That's just weird. I heard the goddamn door open. Nobody there? Whatever. So they found footprints, but no scent hit on them. No proof they were hers. Thank you. Maybe recently the time that I was just doing what you asked to. All right, no. You're listen. It's all good, honey. I'm not saying anything against it. It's just listen. It is what it is right at this moment. All right. But people gotta understand, it's not on me to produce this evidence. To produce this, I have been trying to do work too much. Okay, I can't do anything about it. All right, I'm doing the best I can. It takes time. All right, she could come on back and just. You gotta understand, I can't do a lot from where I sit. I can't sit there, put a gun to dude's head and say, "Give me the information." You know what I mean? So you gotta bear with me. I will get the times and the dates. I'll try to get the Addy. There's no guarantees. Dudes work way too much. All right. He's a workaholic. What do you expect? Let the man do what the man gotta do. All right. And I'm sorry I got a little tempered. It happens occasionally. Why would they ask property homeowner if his children walk around barefoot and the side if they knew it was her son? Ooh, good question. Listen, I ain't got no time for this. Oh, okay. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, all right. I got you. But no, listen. Yeah, we got a little backlash. I'm gonna step her. I'm just gonna put her in the backstage until she comes back. No worries. Um, but listen, the thing about this is, all right, is that my trip has not a goddamn thing to do with summer at all. Period. Okay, my trip has nothing to do with this with Miss Summer going MIA. Thank you. I just threw it on. But my thing is, you do realize there were different prints where there were different prints, different properties. Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, all right, she's back. Hang on, darling, I got you. Sorry, I stepped you down so that way, you had your privacy.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it just took me a minute. I was doing other things as well. But I'm sure it's because someone from the trip is involved with Summer. Jose left to stay with Rubel's family. Yes, but see, whoa, I'm a freak. But you gotta understand, none of us was ever on that hill other than Jose. Okay? None.
Wow.
No, actually, it really. It don't take that long. Listen, I've been trying to find an email that's from that same year. I was trying to find an email, and bro, I'm still looking for it. Did that tell you how often I clean out my email? Two-thirds. What about Candace inappropriate behavior with age, alcohol, drugs? Do you think? But you want to say, listen, we're not fighting here. I'm saying nobody is guilty until until the law says so. Everybody is innocent until proven guilty by the court of law and a jury of their peers. Okay? Understand that.
Yep.
It's not about who's what, who's where, what, this, that, whatever. The main part is again, even here on my stream, we're losing focus of the fact that is Summer is missing. It's not about my trip. It's not about Jose. It's not about my son. It's not about Candace. It's not about Don. It's not about Grant. It's not about anybody else besides that little girl MIA. And again, we're losing focus on that. Yes, I figured that one out, honey. I did not understand that until now. I got that. The law should have had and all models of horse monitored by parts. What the fuck? Parents definitely parents definitely are a lot more rude, buddy. Hold on. I missed that. Sorry. Trying to play catch
It
up here.
says, what was it? The parents definitely are a lot more together now. After all, this is and strong support. They're not behaving poorly and are more focused. Yeah, I think that's because court's coming up.
Is that something? Is that something that is proven to be fact?
I don't know. That's what I've heard through different channels. The truth hurts says I haven't spoke of Candace wrong and writes I'm talking of some are missing. Do I feel guilty of other things? Probably. But if not, she gave H drugs and alcohol. His parents should press. Okay, well, first off, if Allie knew that that was going on, yes, she should have pressed charges on Candace for giving Allie or Hunter drugs and alcohol. Because I would have if it was my child. Uh,
All right, say this. I'm
Jaden
gonna say
said,
it.
I listened to the dog team leaders that were there. Love Cam and Allie, though. Yes, Crime's Don's eldest is the third. Yeah. First off, I got to go back up to this comment that this lady said that Don Wells Jr. was Don. No, Donnie has a son named Don also.
Yeah, but come to find out he was third.
Right.
So it's old man Don. Then you got Don as in Summer's dad as Junior, and then you got the son who's the third.
Right.
But I'm going up here to
Don Jr. is Don. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going up here to Earth
She was
Angel.
right.
Coincidental that I went back to Tennessee. Darling, I haven't been back to Tennessee since the trip. The fuck?
Who said that?
So, really, I ain't been down there since we went down there, tried to move down there, and period. So, make sense of what you're trying to say. That's not a coincidence. That's just me trying to get closer to my son so he gets to know his sisters. And this special needs school down there is better than up here, and it would have helped my daughter out a lot if we didn't get screwed. So make sense. And yeah, he was contracted to me, and yeah, at that time, by legal law, the boy was supposed to be with me anyway, so I had all rights to do what I had to do.
Exactly.
Anything else? And that's when we found out Allison never sistered in the court, never paid for the New York court order to be placed in the Tennessee systems like she was legally supposed to. Anything else? Sorry, dear, but make that one make sense. Why wouldn't Allison follow a court order? Then the Wells do own her. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I told you what I found on Tennessee property. That's all I could find. I will find a way to look up anything that I can. It just takes time because it's that time of year. It's cookout, it's family time Sunday, cookout. You know, it's that good time of year. Sorry. But truth hurts, please. Tell me how it's a coincidence when I ain't been back down there since September of 2020. I'm curious about who made the call to CPS all the time. Was it family? Probably. Yes. So Summer's father is Don Hall Jr.
Thank you, Connie.
But truth, I'm setting you straight, and you aren't from Crazy Critters group that blocks everyone with an opinion. Oh, and
yes, thank you, Connie.
Aren't you? Ooh,
yes.
I question the truth. Not you, truth. Not truth. Not truth. I meant to say Earth Angel. I'm sorry, truth. I'm sorry, honey. I am so sorry. I apologize. Connie, it's not Truth Hurts. Truth Hurts has been here for a while. I am so sorry, dear. I meant to say Earth Angel. I am so sorry, honey. Holy jumping. I told you, I'm a little, well, just sorry. Sorry, my bad. I'll take that on myself. I am so sorry, Proof. At least I admit when I'm wrong. But no, Earth, if you got something else you want to add in that you think is, has to do with something when it don't, please say something. There it is.
Connie, the truth Candace's POS was 0 children. Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. If your responsibility, it's your
Hello,
responsibility,
Justin.
or if it was so important to you, your legal documents would be up to date. Plus, you know that age was on probation, and then in the middle. Here's something for you there, Earth. What's up, Jay? Justin, what's up? I hope you and yours is doing all right, my friend. But listen, I'm gonna say this once in my opinion, Earth Angel. Okay, my copy of everything is up to date, sweetheart. All my shit's up to date. That's why I only had to do 2 things for this for this bullshit down there now. Okay, Allison has 4 pages of shit she has to do. My shit's all good. Anything else? And just so you know, I didn't know he was on probation until after I told her I was coming again. Honestly, I believe that charges is coming up after court with the boys. I concur. Branda's 0 children and 0 grandchildren she can see. Damn. What's the property house? Oh, we're talking about I got confused because I didn't realize that there was that Summer's dad was Junior, so that's on me. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I got confused on that. I thought he was the senior and that his son, Don, was Junior, but I was corrected. The son, Don, is the third. Summer's dad, Don, is Junior, and then the grandfather is Senior, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We all know he was on probation. Okay, and like Allison tells me everything. Are you serious? What world do you live in? Like, what world do you live in where separated parents tell each other every goddamn thing that's going on, court ordered or not? I still ain't received his doctor records or his school records. Are you shitting me? Lisa, Miss Lisa, would you kindly handle chat for a minute? I need to go soak my head before I get really pissed off.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate it. I don't want to scream and yell, but this is going to really piss me off because apparently this person's trying to make me be a bad dad when I've done everything I could. All right,
Okay.
the law.
Okay, we all knew Don was on probation. Yes, we all knew Don was on probation. I see you. Good question. Connie says, I can't stand the well huggers and the coddlers with all the evidence or information that we do have. You're right, but we don't have any true evidence, but I'm sure there's evidence out there. And Daisy and them should not coddle the Wells. None of the creators should coddle the Wells nor get close to the Wells. They are suspects. Angel, I believe, if I remember correctly, the last DCS visit was before Summer went missing. It was over someone seeing a picture of the boys shooting BB guns that looked very realistic, possibly real ones.
Yeah, BB
Yeah,
guns
they were shooting BB guns. Those weren't realistic.
Yeah, but I'm saying BB guns nowadays do look like the real thing. I mean, they even got, listen, they even got BB shooters that look like real guns.
Yep. The weather is really nice here.
That's, you know, Bones. He's good people. That's my other brother-in-law. But no, guys, listen, okay, I have to soak my head. I don't want to overthink the situation, all right? Is with it, okay? Allison does not tell me every little thing that goes on that she's supposed to. I don't have any of Hunter's schooling or doctor's record due to the court order. There is a court order in the court order that was established for Allison. If she was supposed to provide me schooling and medical, okay?
Yeah, those BB
Right.
guns were plastic, but they do make BB guns look like they're real though.
Yeah, that's what Truth is trying to say.
Yeah.
They looked way too real. But yet again, I didn't know it was a crime to teach the children to use firearms for hunting purposes.
Hell, when we were kids, our parents taught us how to use firearms.
So I have a question for you, Lisa. I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this. But I got a question for you, sweetheart. Now, this year, I'm gonna teach my girls how to go fishing. You could nothing wrong with that, right?
No.
But they want to learn how to bow hunt. Do you think that's a step too far getting their 10 and 12?
No.
All right.
Hell, we were all taught that when we were kids. You know,
Exactly.
so what's the difference between then and now? There isn't a difference.
I can tell you what the difference is. Okay? The world has become a pussy version of its former self.
That's true. But hell, you're younger than I am, and
I'm 30 years old, huh?
I'm only 45. And back
Shit.
then, hell, we lived out on the mountain. We grew up way out in the middle of nowhere. We lived 16 miles from town.
Darling, we're a dying breed. We're a dying breed. Nowadays, the shit these kids get away with parents, bro, we would have had our asses broke.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm a bad parent because I yell at my kids. Fuck out of here. Bro, if my kids were to talk, if I was to talk to my parents the way these kids talk to me, I wouldn't be able to sit for a fucking month.
Oh, hell no. Mm-mm.
So yelling at them, oh, you hurt their feelings. That's child abuse. Suck my dick.
Oh, no. My parents, if you didn't show them respect, oh, yeah, you got in a lot of trouble. You got your ass beat. Mm-hmm. You sure did.
I told you. Listen, we're a dying breed, darling. A
Yeah.
dying breed. Anybody that was born and raised in the 90s is a dying fucking breed. Darling,
Yep.
make it quick. I love you. I love you. All right. She wanted to make sure she was out of earshot of the camera. Nothing wrong with that. See? Respect right there. Keep her head down and know when to keep moving. Keep your face off my camera. Atta girl. Well, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Andrew, your mouth is a bit much. Ah, yes. You gotta understand, no, my favorite word is fuck. Sorry. The hell they taught you was damn. The hell they taught you was doing. Thought you was doing. Yeah, right? Shit. Hey, I remember a time when I was a child. You know what time I had to get home? When that street light came on? Airsoft pistol, yeah.
Shit, we never went anywhere. Except
The
for
only way
we
you could
went into town with our parents, and that was it. And then whenever my dad sold the land and the house, we moved into town, and it was a lot different. You know, it was
Hold on.
a whole lot different. We didn't have the woods to go play in anymore. We knew those backwoods like the back of our hand.
Yeah, so do I. My grandmother owns a bunch of backwoods. That's what I was raised in, grew up in, took care of her, took care of the animals that she had,
Yep.
the garden, the whole nine. You know, that's where I learned how to hunt, fish, and build tree houses, man. Listen, number one rule at my grandma's house. You didn't come back straight, bumped, bruised, or needed a couple of homemade stitches. You didn't have a good day.
Right. Hell, we
There ain't
used to
no wrong.
sleep outside on a mat at my grandmother's house. Until
Yep,
this day, I cannot figure out how we did not get attacked by animals. But when we
listen,
were at our own house, we
yeah,
wouldn't sleep outside on mattresses like that. That was no way. Because we
exactly.
lived way out in the woods. And us kids just loved it out there in the woods. Like I said, it was a whole lot different when we moved into town. We didn't have the woods to go traipsing through and down in the hollers and stuff like that.
I don't have none of that. Yeah, listen, these days, man, you can't do none of that. You let your kids go 10 feet down you let your kids go around the corner out your alley site, instant GPS record.
Yep.
And watch, just because I said my girls want to learn how to bow hunt this year, watch how much backlash I get.
And
They're
then
going to,
now, if you got kids and you're on YouTube, all these freaks are calling CPS.
oh no, see, you want to
And
know
that's
something?
silly.
Honey, you want to know something funny? I already pre-warned CPS. After the first time somebody's got balls and called them on me, I already pre-warned CPS what was up. I said, listen, I do YouTube for a living. There's plenty of haterades out there. You're going to get many more calls. They're like, oh, okay, we're not going to worry about it.
Well, if they see nothing's wrong with the kids ain't being abused, they're being fed and taken care of, they're not even going to bother with it.
Damn right. But what's wrong? But listen, what's wrong with teaching your kid? What's wrong with teaching your kids how to bow hunt? At least it's not a gun.
I don't see nothing wrong with it.
And you're acting like I ain't gonna have that shit locked the hell up when we ain't using it. Like I'm not stupid.
I mean, my dad, when we would shoot the guns and stuff, and after we were all done with the guns, my dad would lock them up in one of those gun safes.
That's what I'm saying. The farm said Candy loves animals. In my opinion, that's okay, but love your kids first. I agree. Always love your kids. Like, listen, right? I gotta take whatever revenue I get from the last 3 months because I don't make that much money. Even with monetized videos, I don't make money. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm finally getting paid after fucking 3 months this month. And I'm taking that, I'm getting the bow license, the fishing license, and I'm picking up some bows and some shit for the girls so we can go out and have some fun. That's what they want to do. All right, let's go. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing illegal about it.
Right.
What's the problem, man?
There ain't no problem.
I got food in my cupboards. My kids have beds, clean clothes. What's the matter with it? You know? It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Oh, this is Lisa J. She's here. We're just discussing. We went over some of the summer case, and I'm taking a break from that. I started getting very, very irritated, and I shouldn't have. So we're taking a minute from that right now, and we're talking about how much the world has become a pansy version of itself. Like, yo, listen. I remember growing up, man. The only way you were finding me, you were looking for my bike in the front yard.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm up in grandma's backwoods fucking around having good fun.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, shit, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My 11-year-old loves target shooting with all types of guns and been doing it so for a few years. Yeah, like I said, as long as you teach the children safety with it, they ain't never gotta go hungry. little one back there ain't never had a kill. So
How do you know when you're ever going to have to live off the land?
my point
Because
is,
you're going to have to learn those things. You're going to have to learn how to use guns, bow and arrows, and stuff like that. You're going to have to learn how to use that. And there's a day coming. And Josh and all of them want to talk about the rapture. Well, let me tell you something. The rapture ain't going to be nothing compared to it. The rapture's going to be like way worse. This whole world will be way worse.
right? But yet again, then you got parents out there, right, who don't lock this shit up, where their children can get to it, and then what do you got? School shootings?
And then you got kids shooting each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, in Rogers, Arkansas,
People.
mm-hmm,
You gotta keep
that
it.
was a
You gotta keep
that was
it.
a case in Rogers, Arkansas, Andrew, where
Yep.
this little boy and his brother was playing around with the guns, and the little boy stuck the gun on top of the other kid's head and shot the gun, and it went straight through his head down into his stomach and out of his stomach. Because his parents didn't put the guns away. And he got sent off for it.
Yeah. But my biggest thing is right now, okay, is that I have to agree with Jaded. Jaded's got it on point. Okay. Maybe if people stop reporting the bullshit and reported on those who really needed it, CPS would be able to do their job properly.
Exactly.
My youngest I'm sorry, I got mail like left and right.
My youngest one goes to a black school, and a school shooting is not something I fear. Haven't seen black school shooter. I haven't either, but there was a school shooting not long ago, and this lady killed like 3 kids and 3 adults.
Yeah. But it's all because some parents do not exercise weapon safety with their children. I exercise weapon safety with my children all the time. So what I'm saying is, okay, so they got a CPS report the kids were playing with BB guns. But you know what? Obviously, they were supposed BB guns. Now, obviously, the boys were taken away due to this report. So thus far, those were real guns. What's the issue? Were they shooting it at each other? Were they pointing it at each other? Or was it
I
just
think they were shooting each other with them.
So, when did you teach your boys how to use a gun? Huh? What age were your kids when you taught them how to use gun, a weapon with the proper safety?
I've been like Robbie when he was 3 years old.
Okay, now what did you teach him with first? A real gun or a BB gun?
22.
Okay, now what safety did you teach him when you first allowed him to do that?
What, safety?
Yes.
Like what?
All right.
Never look down the barrel, never point a gun at somebody. Always make sure it's empty and it's locked.
And even when it's empty, never leave it pointing at the ground, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, were they always locked up in a safe?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay. Now, you ever take pictures with your boys at a young age with the 22s in their hands? No?
Nope.
Okay. Now, is it illegal to teach your children gun safety? And
No.
teach them to use it?
It's not that it's illegal.
Okay.
They would recommend that they hit a certain age, like what Robbie through a safety course at the age of 12.
All right. So, given that my girls, both of them, 10 and 12, want to learn bow hunting. They also have to learn the discipline and the respect of weapon safety, correct?
So, yeah.
Right.
Now, given this day and age, how much backlash am I going to get because I'm saying this on a live?
Oh, you're probably gonna get backlash. I mean, because yeah, people look at it differently. You know, I mean, everybody has their own opinions about guns and safety and weapons and all that. I mean, I got handguns, I got rifles, I got assault rifles, I got shotguns, I don't know, I got shit ton of guns. I got crossbows, I got compound bow.
Yeah. But we don't even need
You
to.
know, if you're a felon, I don't know about New York, but I know in Arkansas, if you're a felon, you can't carry weapons.
No,
None whatsoever.
In New York State, if you're a convicted felon,
I can only,
you can't possess anything with a trigger.
but I can
Nope.
possess a
You can't. You listen. It's getting so bad here in New York to where they don't even want to allow you to get a hunting license, where you can use a compound bow, and they don't even want to give you a fishing license. That's how bad it's getting in New York.
But
Wow.
But from what I hear, they are passing a law to after a certain time in New York, after a certain amount of years, that felony gets locked away permanently and can't be brought up.
Good day for you too, Opus Angel.
Well, it depends on what kind of felony it is. I mean, you can have it expunged from your record, but if it's a violent crime, they won't expunge it.
Right, exactly. Like a friend, I mean, he's a childhood friend of mine. He got tangled up with the wrong female. Well, it's a long story, but to make it short and sweet, they were all partying. Everybody was partying the one night. Him and this other girl, because my buddy, him and his wife had an open marriage.
Mm-hmm.
All partying, they're doing all kinds of different shit. He ends up in bed with another woman. Well, as soon as her husband walked in, she screamed rape. Well, he ended up going to prison for 10 years.
Wow.
So when he got out, he wanted to go get his hunting license and stuff like that, and they gave him a hard time. So he went in front of the judge that actually convicted him of the rape charge and actually got it expunged off his records of the felony. That way he could possess a hunting license.
Right.
It wasn't a violent charge. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? That he had. Now, another, on my ex-wife family side, cousin Rick, my other cousin, her cousin, he was a convicted felon, and he had robbery, assault with a deadly weapon. So he can't possess a firearm. He can't get a hunting license. He can't get a fishing license. I mean, they were almost to the point where they didn't even want to give him a driver's license.
Yep.
Because that's how much his brother were in.
But you got to understand, I mean, given that my felonies were done, what, Jesus Christ, over a decade ago, I can go get a bow license and a fisher license, but I can legally obtain a
anything
gun
with a trigger.
license.
Anything with a trigger, that's just like a crossbow. Anything with a trigger,
I can't play
he
with.
can't have that. He can't have that.
But I can get the fishing license and the bow license.
And a bow license, which is a compound bow.
Yeah.
He just can't have anything on it. And now
he's able to own a bow, a crossbow.
I can't own anything. Listen, I can't legally own anything with a trigger. But if I teach my children at the age that they are now, they will be able to have that respect for other, like crossbows, guns, weapons, shit like that, to understand the safety with them. But the thing about it is, I'm going to get backlash because I said my kids want to go bow hunting. And my 12-year-old is like, I don't want to kill a cute little animal. And I'm like, well, that happens.
How many boxes of dog food you got in your closet store?
2 or 3. Yeah. But you see what I'm saying now? I mean, it's crazy. You know? I mean,
Yep.
Don got a whole CPS case over trying to teach his kid. Like, the fuck? Don't worry, I'll be waiting for CPS knocking on my door come Monday. Yes.
Well, they can't do nothing because your kids are being taken care of.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Listen, I got a whole closet that I have 7 different padlocks on, and I'm the only one that holds the keys 24/7. And those keys get locked in another drawer that I hold the key to that gets locked in another drawer that gets locked in another drawer. So, I mean, safety is key, especially with dealing with little ones that don't know the proper etiquette or safety.
Right. I mean, it's not like you're teaching them to go out and kill people with them.
No, I would never. I'm teaching them how to basically, if it ever comes out to it, to where they can
Survival.
land. You know what I mean? If they could live off the land, it's a lot better. Because, you know, the price of food and everything else is sky high. Listen, sooner or later, I'm not going to go up in the backwoods and just catch me a nice deer and chop that bitch up and eat myself, you know?
Right.
So I ain't even playing that game. And it's insane. I mean, what's wrong with teaching your kids how to live? Like, they want to learn how to net fish. They want to learn how to regular fish. They want to learn how to bow hunt. They want to learn how to make a garden so they can grow their own food. These kids want to be self-sufficient. What is wrong with teaching a child that? That I will not condemn Don for doing. I'm not going to condemn Don for trying to teach his boys to be self-sufficient in life. That's bullshit.
Right.
But all right, honey, I'm gonna kill this and relax and decompress, basically.
Hey, did you get my email yesterday?
I might have. I don't know. You got to remember, I get 30 to 40 emails that are ripped whenever it goes off. So I'll have to go back and look at one.
All right.
All right, but I'm gonna shut this down. I'm gonna go decompress and get on with my day. My wife will be home shortly, hopefully. So you guys enjoy. Thank you for being here, Miss Lisa.
You're welcome.
Everybody for being here.
Thanks
But remember,
for having me up on panel.
not a problem. But remember one simple thing: don't condemn a man for teaching his kids how to live.
Right.
But all right, everybody enjoy. Later, Lisa.
All right. Later.